Alright, it's been 2 days. Let's head to the workshop and see if Yehoda found any new clues.
Hello. I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
Let me explain. After I got back from the Frost Moon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record. I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frost Moon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks perfectly. Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So, you're saying...
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yehoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves? Nope.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of NOD KRAI upside down searching before I went after a man like Asako.
Turning all of NOD KRAI upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Okay, well, I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Crumclank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any
of my bots could be next, including Inefa. If we don't get Crumbclank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo-friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of NOD KRAI upside down, I will save Crumbclank, no matter what it takes. You said Asuko was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him.
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Really? Let's take a look. Huh. Paimon would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Seems like she has a way to help us.
Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
Ah, I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around NOD KRAI.
All right, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Inefa. This time, we'll get Crumbclank back for sure.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go.
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! So it was you!
My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago. Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Crumbkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's exactly right.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, Traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan. There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
Huh. She has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount. How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, We'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good? 20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower?
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Crumclank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, I know. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
Great news! The expert is already in the area! I hope you have a productive conversation.
Wait, a Melusine? That's the deal from Mercy Village! Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you here!
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Crumclank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never ask for even a single mora in return.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler. Well, since she won't accept payment, I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me. As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in NOD KRAI, Sadil? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to NOD KRAI. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them?
Sure thing!
Time to go. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Time to go.
All right, this is the last place we saw Crunklank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there.
I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something.
Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask...
Hello. We wanted to ask something.
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start. Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our question.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in NOD KRAI.
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily. And multiple times at that.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get... It would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That direction, If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options, not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading. place. But there's no one here. Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop, which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
This is the recon bot from that day! But Crumbclank isn't here.
Yup, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Crumbclank. I doubt that. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far. If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one!
Melusines are people, not pets, I know. Well, that's the last clue we needed, right?
We were right! There's a camp here! But I don't see Crumbclank anywhere. Maybe he's inside.
With this many people standing guard, breaking in seems out of the question.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you probably shouldn't be here for this part because I'm about to do something bad. And you're too good for that.
Okay.
I know? Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Crumbcake Craft Shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes.
Whoa! Is that Zip-Zap Spybot number 1?
It's Zip-Zap Warbot number 1 now.
Whoa! Warbot? I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff.
With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on! Charge!
Wait for me, Rex. something! Help! Does somebody help me!
What are you running for? Just take it down! There's nothing scary about... Ah! Ah!
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
This hunk of metal has Crumclank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy. Can't say I'm surprised. That's what a true genius can do.
Wait! You're that guy from the black market! The one at the front desk! You're the one behind all this?
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes. I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
So you're the one who stole Crumclank! Both times?
So what if I am? There's only one rule in NOD KRAI. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the more I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop. And all the factions of NOD KRAI practically grovel at her feet. She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
That's enough! Give Crumclank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that. Gather!
Nice and spicy! Eat this!
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing!
No, you guys! Don't attack him! We just have to wait it out! I'm not letting Crumclank become a war machine!
Consumer shines eternal!
This is order.
Illusion shattered!
Stabilize!
Nice and spicy!
happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it!
The core stopped working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
What?
Don't sound so surprised. Crumbclank is a dessert baking robot. But I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Crumbclank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating. If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon... Not even NOD KRAI's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
See? Crumbclank isn't a war machine. Now give him back!
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break. And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid, childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Try me, you stupid...
Ineffa! Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Protecting the Krumkaki craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating Annihilation Mode.
It's too late for regrets.
Fry! Gather!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Fry!
Clouds high, the birds call into the wind.
No! He got away!
Let him run for now. NOD KRAI doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word starts to spread about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently NOD KRAI doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help. Wow! Way to think ahead, Cedille.
Wait! What about Crumbclank?
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so... Enough with all the mushy stuff, alright? Let's go home, Ineffa. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
Solidify!
Illusion shattered!
Oba, get them!
The wind knows me.
Gather!
There is no escape!
One with nature.
Order guide you! Solidify!
Illusion shattered! Now you shall perish!
Gather!
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
fallen leaves. Adorn my...
You're toast!
There is no escape.
Stabilize!
Unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Hey, it's been a while. Why don't we check up on Ino?
You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
Wait, there's cake?
Yes. You two are here just in time. Ino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Crumbclink is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
Wow! So this is what Crumbclank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Ino had to do was make a new body.
Woohoo! Is it ready? Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
All right. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Ino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Ino like building robots so much?
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first, I believe Ino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was: genius. Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way. So, Ino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Clink Crumbkake craft shop, and started making all kinds of robot companions. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius, the drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Ino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Crumbclink, and all the other robots Ino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius. We're her family. we give her the companionship she longs for. As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Crumbclink could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay in NOD KRAI.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, NOD KRAI is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in NOD KRAI. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place. You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from NOD KRAI should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment. Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
So worth it.
Illusion shatter!
Booba, get them!
This is order.
Backup is here. One with nature.
Resistance is futile. Intel.
None of this will...
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops. Time to go! Clear weather all around brightens the heart. Time to go.
Stabilize.
Shine down. Nice spike.
Into the wind. Torn to oblivion.
Clouds hide. The birds call.
The wind knows me.
What a waste of time! Eat this! Boba, get them!
I will have order.
Illusion shot!
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind! Now you shall perish! Ha! Shine down!
As one with wind and cloud!
The wind knows me.
Order guide you. Gather!
There is no escape!
I'm the fright.
Into the wind! Shine down!
Time to go.
Prepare to meet
Solidify!
There is no escape!
Booba, get them!
One with nature! Inazuma shines eternal! Illusion
Clouds high. The birds call.
Eat this!
Alright, this is order. Stabilize.
shine down!
At the right hand!
Into the wind! Torn to oblivion!
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature!
You're toast!
Order guide you. Solidify.
Illusion shattered! The wind knows me. Now you shall perish!
Couldn't fix it.
Shine down! Into the wind!
her.
Illusion shattered!
Gooba, get them!
The wind knows me.
Solidify!
Unsolicited. and all the more valuable for it.
Stabilize!
There is no escape!
Out of the frying pan!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Gather!
Time to go. Time to go.
Stabilize!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Time to go. Fateful offering.
All right, here comes the...
Time to go. Time to go. Brings a smile to my face. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Follow the wind.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go.
A fateful offering.
Gather!
Unsolicited. And all the more...
Stabilize! I will have order!
Into the wind. Shine down!
Solidify!
Illusion shot!
Clouds high. The birds call.
The wind knows me. Inazuma shines eternal!
You're pretty
There are leaves. And I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have. Follow the... Time to go. Time to go.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Time to go. Time to go.
This is order.
Into the wind. The wind knows me. Into the wind. Time to go.
Stabilize!
One with nature. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Follow.
Solidify!
Brings a smile to my face.
Dragon.
Now it's your turn.
There is no escape.
Into the wind.
You're toast. Shine down. Torn to oblivion!
Follow the wind.
There is no escape.
And change of plan.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows it. Fateful offering. Time to go. Brings a smile to my face. Brings a smile to my face.
Better hold back this time.
Order guide you.
This time.
Illusion shut!
He's gonna die.
There is no escape!
Into the wind. Brings a smile to my face. Time to go.
Gather!
Shine down!
Nice and spicy!
One with nature! Now you shall perish!
Clouds high, the birds call!
Into the wind!
This is order!
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Time to go. Yeah. Time to go. Follow the shit. Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind. Time to go. Shit! Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go. says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Time to go.
Better hold back this time.
The wind knows me. Follow the wind. Time to go. 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 Time to go.
Solidify!
Illusion shot!
Eat this! Boba, get
Into the wind!
Better hold back this time.
The wind knows me.
Gather!
Time to go.
Into the wind!
shine down!
Better
Stabilize! Order guide you!
Boba, get the...
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud!
Torn to oblivion!
Prepare to meet your maker!
Illusion shattered!
You're toast!
One with nature!
You're pretty sharp. Gather! Solidified! Use of force authorized. This is order. Stabilize. Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Gather!
knows me. Inazuma shines eternal!
Time to go.
Solidified!
There is no escape! Into the wind!
Brings a smile to my face.
Shine down!
Order guide you. Stabilize. Gather.
As one with wind and cloud!
Illusion!
One with nature!
Torn to oblivion!
Nice and spicy!
Wind strike! Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
The wind knows me.
Time to go.
This is order.
Shine down!
Booba, get them!
Resistance is futile. Save yourself.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! A fateful offering. Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind.
Stabilize.
There is no escape.
Nice and spicy!
Into the wind.
Illusion shattered.
One with nature.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
I will have order. Solidify.
You're toast! Out of the frying pan.
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds.
Illusion shattered.
One with nature.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
This is order. Gather.
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Into the wind. Time to go.
There is no escape.
But a momentary distraction.
to go. Shit!
Stabilize!
Shine down!
At the right hand!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Torn to oblivion!
One with nature.
I will have order!
You're toast! Nice and spiky!
Illusion shattered!
Brings a smile to my face. Follow the wind.
Gather!
Now you shall perish! Take them. I have no need.
Time to go. There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it. Time to go. The wind knows me. Time to go. Time to go.
There is no escape!
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Stabilize!
One with nature. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering? Into the wind! One with nature!
Now it's your
Shine
turn!
The wind knows me. Follow the wind. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
There is no escape!
One with nature, as one with wind and cloud! Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
Shh. A little lighter on your feet, if you wouldn't. The fish here are used to the quiet, which makes so as well as treading gently. I once tried fishing while two ghosts nearby were chatting. Since then, I have resolved to greet any nearby ghost. I very much wish to see fish on the...
Time to go. to the wind.
Guba, get...
One with nature. A fateful offering.
Why, of course. I owe you both my thanks. This lighthouse looks a fair sight better now that it's being maintained.
Our pleasure! Although, it seems like even with a functioning lighthouse, this whole place is still really dark. There are some places the light doesn't even reach.
Indeed. In the graveyard, it seemed as if even time itself had forever paused at the close of the battle that night. I never had any intention of changing this. But it seems that by lighting the lighthouse you have set time in motion once again. If you mean to ask whether I shall be inconvenienced in any way, the answer is no. Life comes in cycles. Even without us, the ghosts that linger here would slowly disappear and return to the ley line. So do not worry that this lighthouse cannot shine upon every last corner of the island. As the ghosts gradually leave, so too will the fog that envelops the area. The sun must rise eventually.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. fateful offering. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Time to go. A fateful offering. Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
Order guide you.
beautiful offering.
Time to go. Time to go. Follow the wind.
Eat this!
Shine down! Inazuma shines eternal!
Solidify!
Nice and spicy!
Time to go.
Time to go.
Stabilize!
Illusion shattered!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night into the wind!
Gather!
Shine down!
This is order!
There is no escape!
The wind knows me.
Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
You're toast! At the frightening!
One with nature.
There is no...
Brings a smile to my face.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth. This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever.
Now it's your turn.
Change of plan.
Stabilize! I will have order!
Shine down!
Boba, get them!
As one with wind and cloud! Into the wind!
Torn to oblivion! Take too long. Take them. I have no need.
Time to go.